Colombia took on Paraguay in their last group game of the Copa America, and they got the result they needed. They were just looking for a win, as Paraguay was looking to also get a win if they were at least trying to wish of having chances of getting out of the group, and that didn't happen. Colombia beat them by just 1-0. It was a goal by Cuellar, and I'm not gonna say it's a really good goal, but I mean it's nice because I mean he took it in. Right, you can just see the pass. It cuts in. He gives it to Cuellar. Cuellar goes out and just puts it through the goalie's legs, and it's not an easy thing to do. Um, I guess the Colombian team got what they wanted. They rested a lot of players as well. I don't know if a lot of people know that. They had like Zapata instead of, I don't know, some of the regular starters like Davison Sanchez, Yerimina. James didn't come in until like the second half. He barely played. Cuadrado played, but he's been mostly resting all games. Right there, you can see Santiago Arias is playing. He hasn't really played the other two games. A bunch of players, Cardona also, who plays in Pachuca, played. He hasn't really played. Jefferson Lerma, I think. He also played, I think, in the first game against Argentina, but he barely played. I mean, he played the whole game this game, but I don't think he played against Qatar, if I remember. Not too sure. But, I mean, it was a good win for Colombia. They got to rest all their players, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be ready for the next match. I didn't have them going first, or I do have them going first in my prediction, but I only did that because of what I saw them, how they beat Argentina. And I have my predictions set. I think they go against, not too sure. They go against a third place team, I'm pretty sure. It could either be Japan or Peru. And I'm pretty sure they'll get through them really easily. They rested most of their players. Some of them came in the second half, and that's good for the team. They're looking really strong. At times, I feel like maybe they could actually win this Copa America. I don't know. It's all in the air for me, in my opinion, because all these teams are really good. They're really class. They have a lot of players in every single area, and for me, the Colombians have a very strong core of players that are playing in all different types of leagues and also in all different types of clubs, and they play really good. And for me, I could bet on them going pretty far. I think I did have them at least at the semifinals, but I did have Brazil beating them. But I don't know. I know Brazil beat Peru yesterday, and it was a 5-0, and they were looking like the Brazil of always. But you see the struggles they had against Venezuela, and I don't know. I just saw the highlights against Bolivia, but for me, it wasn't really that convincing off the goals they made. But who knows? In a one-off game, we don't know what could happen. Colombia looks strong for me. Paraguay didn't do enough to actually get what they needed. Some of the strengths that they had against Argentina, like I saw, like Almiron, just like I said in that video where he just ran through the Argentinian defense or defensive lines or midfield. He would just run as hard as he could. He could not do that here because they had fast players that were willing to stop him at any cost, and he was not going to outrun the Colombian defenders. And you could see that in some instances of the match. I saw it a bunch when I watched a few seconds of it. I mostly watched the Argentinian match, but it's whatever. It's just some of the little things I saw, whatever. But, Colombia got the result. They did what they had to do. They're looking strong. I'm betting for them to get through to the next round as well, and they'll be in the semifinals. And they're going to go against Brazil, in my opinion. We'll see what happens. But that's basically all I got to say for this video. I hope y'all subscribe and just keep on tuning in to all the matches that I talk about. Leave a like as well. It helps me a lot. Just stay tuned. Stay here. Keep watching. I'm gonna keep on talking about whatever match, and there's a bunch of matches right now. And even in the future, even when the European season starts, I'm gonna still keep on going, because this is just the beginning.